Alright, I'm here. I'm fixing a pipe for a friend. He dropped it and broke the tenon off. You can see the break there. It was stuck here in the mortise. I was able to use a small screw and screw it into the inside of the airway and pull it out with a pair of pliers. And now I've taken some old antennas that I think I stole from my dad, who keeps them for fixing things, etc. They're great to have around for stuff like that. Anyway, cut a small piece here. This has been driven down into the stem after I drilled it out with several successively larger bits to accommodate that size of the antenna I had. And I've likewise drilled this out larger to fit. So now I'm going to just slide this other piece on, tap it all the way down, and super glue it. I've sanded the outside of this metal piece. I'm not sure you can see that, but I've tried to rough it up so it'll hold a bit better to glue. And hopefully you'll have a nice looking big pipe again when everything is done. Just here gonna finish up this pipe repair. I've got some super glue. It's 10-second hold, or 10-second setup time rather. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of this down into the crevice. Probably won't need a whole lot once we get it pushed down into place. I'm going to grab my hammer. Tap it down flush. I think that's a darn near perfect fit. Just using a little ruler to try and keep the glue from building up too much around the outside there, messing up that junction between the stem and the face of the shank. Looks pretty good. As you can see, I'll let that set up for a bit, and then once it dries, see how it fits in the mortise, and we may sand some of that excess glue back just a bit in order to make the fit not quite so tight so it's not tempted to break the repair, but still nice and tight enough so it doesn't cause problems or fall out. And here's the final product, all finished up now. It's a bit loose in the joint here into the last millimeter, so I don't know if you can see the little gap there. There's just a slight gap, and then it snugs right up with a nice tight fit. I've found you can also, if you've got a tenon that's a little too loose, you can wipe some super glue around it and smear it on some paper just to thicken it up a little bit, and then slowly sand it back down until it's just the perfect fit. But anyway, you know, it's got a good fit right now. There it is, decent looking pipe, and that's how I repaired this broken tenon.